Why, hello everybody, my name is StressX and welcome back to Battleplan. Today guys, this is going to be the final episode because I've only got one mission left that I'm allowed to share with you. So, we're going to be diving into Operation Cobra. Break the enemy lines and make a mad dash with your armor. Now, this mission's quite interesting. I'm actually going to play it in a way where we just have fun, try and knock out enemy forces, and just play around with the actual battle plans in this game while I still can. So, before we dive into things, we had to look at the aftermath of last episode. So, over here, we completed a mission successfully, and that also means that all my troops have received damage. Some of these wings are literally at 52% capacity. If I go into a battle right now, all of these units, they're going to be in a pretty bad state. What else can I say here? Now, of course, the trade-off is my troops are better, my officers leveled up. Pretty good thing. So I say that. We did actually lose an officer last episode as well, so it's sad. Now, what I want to do before we dive into mission is, first off, Victor Grant. He's actually leveled up so we can improve his skill levels. Now, if you guys remember, I showed you this, I think, last episode, but because this guy already has Great War Ace, he's inside the part of the skill tree which has all of the airplane buffs, which is amazing because we can make it even better. So if we have a quick look around, I have two options, really. I want to have some kind of plane-related thing, so we can have more defense, more movement speed, or more defense. I want more movement speed. I want my planes to skitter across the sky, destroying everything rapidly and not taking any losses. So this is perfect. Now, to fix these units, we're going to have to complete a mission without them being deployed. Now, luckily for us, this also works with historical unit mode. So I'm going to very quickly do Operation Cobra twice. You're thinking, wait, how's that possible? Well, hear me out, guys. As I was playing the other day, I did my initial attempt on the mission, and I completed it very quickly because it's an interesting mission to say the least. So I actually can easily complete the mission in the first in-game day, and I'm going to show you exactly how because I thought it was pretty funny. After that, we're going to reload the game with my actual army. We're going to have a fun time and just try and kill as many Germans as possible for like an hour, 2 hours, and then going to call it a day. Before we dive anything else though, we actually lost one of our people last episode, so I want to make sure we have a new guy in the bank, leveling up, and getting ready. Perfect. Okay, so this dude here, Lawrence Webb, he's actually got a bit of a buff with tanks, which means he's going to be close in the skill tree to other tank buffs, so when he levels up, more power. Lawrence, lock in, and apart from that, let's get started on the first part of the mission, shall we? So, Operation Cobra, historical units, start mission. Montgomery has the Germans pinned at Caen, leaving the western flank open. Our strategy? Carve a path through the bocage and strike deep within Brittany. You will soften the enemy lines with carpet bombing, then move immediately to achieve a breakthrough. Use caution, however, as the Germans have fortified every inch of ground. That's not correct. Once you've established a corridor, you will rush reinforcements to the southern sector. Only then will your objective be completed. It's a very aggressive briefing, isn't it? I haven't got a lot of option in this, apparently. So, we've got a bit of a rundown here of enemy forces. They've actually got a balance between defensive and offensive, like panzer groups. Pretty interesting stuff. The main thing we need to know here is that when we jump into the mission, we have to pretty much connect this point right here all the way down to the bottom of the map over here. And when I say connect, I mean we need to have a territory connection between these two locations. I can't simply just rush through because they'll take back the land, won't they? So we have to make sure we have a very large corridor to protect our people. Now, this is going to be the rapid fire version. So what I'm going to be doing is, we'll go over this a bit later. Troops. We have been given
what do you need?
Multiple groups of tanks.
Orders? Ready for orders.
And
Sir.
Is this enough? It is enough. We've also been given a few infantry as well.
Sir?
So what we're going to be doing is
in.
very basic stuff here.
Orders?
Nothing too crazy. I'm going to very quickly set up
Ready for orders.
a hold line around here.
Yes, sir.
We're going to have the two other infantry in a
Sir.
giant bundle next to the tanks for no particular
What do you
reason.
need?
And then we're going to
ready.
press start mission. Simple as that.
Plans
So-
in the works, sir?
I found this out by accident, but I thought it was also pretty funny that I found it out first time without even knowing what was happening. I was reading the brief and it was like, oh, don't go near towns, they got enemies everywhere. It's like, oh, fair enough. I'm going to see if I can connect these points first to get reinforcements, and then I'll get more troops and I can crush the enemy. That was my thought process. So what I decided to do, and what exactly we're going to do this time, is we're going to break through
Reporting in.
multiple times down this location here.
Sir.
Now,
What do you
this is
need?
going to be a bit interesting, this mission, but I
Yes, sir.
decided that I was just going to say screw it, break through with all my armored units, get down to a point where we just do hold lines to maintain the corridor, and just simply blast through the whole thing in a matter of moments. So initially,
Orders?
we're going to send in some units like so. Double
Ready for
breakthrough.
orders.
These guys need to go pretty much right away.
Reporting in.
And we need to make sure
What do you need?
that we have
Sir.
units holding the line.
Orders?
This is more
ready.
important at the first bit of the breakthrough because the enemy is going to have access to
Sir?
a lot of stuff, but we got to make sure that at all times we have a connection corridor through this entire mission. So, these two
Roger.
have their mission. They're going to break through very, very far into enemy territory. Next up, we're going to have
Yes, sir.
infantry. So these guys
Sir.
are also going to attempt to break through at exactly the same time. They're not going to be, of course, as strong as our friends,
What do you
but
need?
they are going to be pretty useful at holding lines, which is extremely important. So they're going to break through, and I want them to be able
Sir?
to hold line like so, just so that we have a connection between these 2 points. And we have another backup unit that can attack as well. So we might also have a little bit of a fun area where these guys just run up in a different direction to distract enemy forces, or we just see what happens. But they're also going to be
ready.
attempting to hold line down here. Now, I already know for a fact that the
Orders?
enemy has multiple groups of Panzers. So we're going to have a double line of infantry to defend in case they manage to break one of my units. That'd be pretty disastrous. Apart from that, that's all we got to do, really. Let's get going. Finish mission. Okay, guys. Charge. Off they go. Now, one thing I haven't done was use assemble
large
commands as a
battle
backup
has started.
in case the breakthrough fails prematurely. If that does happen, my bad. So, as we push through down here, we are going to have to go off terrain a little bit, but the enemy's defenses are literally around all of the... Oh, they automatically
A
started
major
reconning.
battle
They're
has
all
begun.
around these areas here. I think there's some guys around here and stuff as well, but for the most part, we can just plow through here. Now, as you can see,
Major
there is
battle
Panzer groups trying to stop us,
underway,
but my infantry should be leaving behind a defensive formation so we can carry on going. Now, this is where things might get a bit awkward because the infantry is a bit slower. The enemy could easily recapture terrain. Hopefully, it's enough time.
Reporting in.
How you guys doing?
We've got a major engagement.
They're doing pretty well. Let's go for fast speed, shall we? Smashing through the road network, connecting to the Mortain. Oh, do not tell me they're off by literally centimeters. No way!
Ready for orders.
Can you believe that? Oh man,
Any
we have to
new
do an
plans,
emergency
sir?
planning session to fix this. Guys, I can't believe what I just witnessed
What
right
do you
here.
need?
It doesn't matter
Can
though.
do.
It literally, we get, every time you complete the connection, you get a free emergency planning session. So it's going to be a few
major
seconds.
battle has
There you go.
begun.
So at this point, I was recording my video and I'm like, wait. I can plan, and the entire objective is to have 4,000 troops withdraw to the south.
We're ready.
I have 6,000 troops right here. So, yeah, you can imagine what
Orders?
we do now, right?
Sir.
Just get over
Yes,
there,
sir.
guys. Don't worry
Sir.
about it. Just
What do you need?
walk through,
Orders?
get all
Reporting
that
in.
sorted
Sir.
out, and Bob's your uncle. Mission completed.
Major battle underway.
Okay,
Sir.
I don't even know what to say about this, guys, because the mission is technically to
A
break
large
through enemy
battle has
forces, so
started.
it's not like I'm exploiting or anything. It just happens to be really easy. But like I said,
Unit has been cut off.
finishing this off
We've
will...
got a major
Oh, they're not actually
engagement.
escaping properly. That's a bit scary. I hope that they actually leave with enough troops, because if they all get stuck here,
Major
there's
battle
probably
underway,
like
sir.
500 troops just outside the battlefield right now. Oh no, are they going to get out in time? We may be in trouble.
Ready for orders.
Oh no.
A major battle has
Why are they
begun.
not getting into the
We're ready.
legation? We'll see what happens. So yeah, originally I did this with my actual army, and I have motorized infantry, way more tanks. It was a lot quicker. So we had to wait for tomorrow, but yeah, you can see how easy this mission is. Now after this, it's going to reset all my damage units, which is super handy. Something I found quite funny, by the way, the units that retreat if you're using your own army will count as you losing those troops in
Planning
battle.
phase commenced.
So Little bit awkward
Yes,
there.
sir.
I had no idea, and I was like, oh, I have to do
Sir?
another mission because half my troops are dead now, which was
Ready for
not a good
orders.
situation to be in, to be honest. But it is what it is.
Sir.
Okay, we're
What do
keep
you
letting
need?
people do their orders. Hopefully, with a
Reporting
breakthrough
in.
attack, they actually go into this territory.
We're ready.
Fingers crossed, and then we
What
can
do
end
you
this
need?
mission
Sir.
altogether. Attack,
Right
attack.
away. Yes, sir.
A unit is in danger of being wiped
There
out.
you go. Done. Whew, tough one, guys, but Allied victories in St. Louis. Excellent. Cool. This is not going to be very high ranking, by the way, because I literally just cheated. But it is what it is. Oh my god, am I going to get a high ranking? There's no way. No, that's it, right? You get loads of points for killing enemies, so B rank. Not a surprise. Okay, cool. So with that out of the way, we can dive back into our army connector, and you'll see that my units are completely healed. Nothing wrong here whatsoever. Spick and span, and ready to jump into yet another battle, which is awesome. I might have a quick look for other units. Nothing of interest. Okay, let's do it. So this mission actually has a smaller amount of units we can bring in compared to the last mission. So we actually have to sacrifice a few things here and there, which is a bit sad, but it is what it is. Now, I'm actually going to be doing exactly the same strategy, but not leaving the battlefield. So we're going to be bringing in our heavy armor, regular armor, and our mechanized infantry. These guys are pretty awesome. So we also going to need to bring in the 50th because we need somewhat... Oh, they're too powerful. Have I got someone that's slightly smaller? Ah, what a pain, guys. They're off by a little bit. Okay, let me just go back to the army crate for a second. The other day, I added an extra HQ unit to the super group. Because I just did. Plan B. Sorry, guys. This happens to be the cost of me doing the mission or not doing the mission. So we're going to just be reintegrating units over here. These guys are engineers. They really should be attached instead to the main HQ unit. Done. Okay, so with that little minor change, we should be okay now. Perfect. They're good to go. Secondary units. We're going to bring in... I was going to say the armor division, but these guys are very small. I think I'd rather have 2 sets of infantry. They're too big as well. Ah, there you go. That's going to have to work for me. Cool. I believe we're good to go. Oh, do we want the Canadians or the Scots? The Canadians are more aggressive. The Scots are more defensive. I think we'll go for the Scots because holding lines, I've already got so many tanks. Makes a bit more sense to me. Cool. Start mission. Let's go for it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this time we're going to spend more time actually doing the preparation, I'm going to say. So, we already know exactly what we need to do to get my units down to Mortain, and we're going to do that exact thing as fast as possible. So, long-term planning here. Let's have a look, shall we? So, I want to be able to destroy these enemy forces. They actually have a lot of units. It doesn't show us, but trust me, there's a lot of them. So, they outnumber us for now. When we get reinforcements, we kind of equalize our defensive values. So we're going to be around 25,000 on either side. Now, I know for a fact there's enemies guarding here, here, here. There's backup units guarding around here, one around here, and I believe there's also a backup panzer group in Avanche as well. You could, in theory, attempt to break through the Granville one day to take their supply depot, but then your units will be cut off. And sometimes the AI decides just to assemble here command overnight, charge into the supply depot, flip it temporarily, screwing up your entire division because that's no supplies. So it's not worth going for Granville, in my opinion, at this time. So, defensive formations, let's have a look, shall we? This is going to be only 1 day of defensive value, but I want to make sure we hold this zone. So I'm going to have my guys go down like a big
What do you need?
V. Like so. Bit lower on the defense as well. This is not really about defending. It's more about having a good starting point for the rest of the attacks. So let's get all the units nearby.
Orders at the ready. We are ready,
Unit 1.
sir.
Sir?
Unit 3.
Orders? Ready for orders.
And
What do you
Unit
need?
2.
We are ready.
Good. You also might notice that despite me not picking any, we have access to a air wing.
We're ready.
Now, these guys are pretty special, so it's hard to tell because the icons are exactly the same, but this is not a recon plane. This is not a fighter bomber plane. These are heavy bombers. They have access to carpet bombing. Carpet bombing can only happen once. It's so powerful, you will wipe out any unit's morale and panic them in an attack. It doesn't matter what they are. They will be panicked. They'll be very vulnerable to destruction. In fact, this attack is so powerful, it crashed the game and my PC. So, use it at your own concern, guys. I'm saying, remember, I'm playing a demo. I'm not even playing a demo. I don't think people can access this on demo. So, I'm saying this as a joke. It is actually kind of scary to use this weapon. If I absolutely have to,
Sir.
we will use it.
Yes, sir.
But I'm actually scared it's going to break the recording like it did twice already. So, it's going to probably be in reserve. But yeah, in this game we have heavy bombers. Hopefully by the time people can use them themselves, they would have fixed the the crashing thing. But regardless, it's pretty cool. Anyway, so next up we have supplies. We're accessing 5 different supply depots this mission. And because it's an offensive mission, they have graced us with 3,000 tons per depot, which is a lot of supplies. We do also have access to 2 ports. So we're gaining as much as last episode per hour, but also at the same time, we already have way more supplies. Like last time it was 1,500 supplies, now we've got 15,000 at the start of the mission. Now, due to my interesting strategies, we're going to be having all the supply depots in this little circle for the express reason that I want the supplies in the game, but I don't necessarily want them elsewhere because I'm not defending this. I'm not defending this for now. Okay. Awesome. Start mission. Oh, did I move these guys? Oh, I made a mistake. Well, I found it. But there you go.
Starting planning phase.
Excellent. Okay, so initially, 2 of these are going to be dismantled. We need to get these guys ready to break through enemy forces. So they're going to break through down here.
Orders.
And then these guys are going to be the ones to actually hold line.
At
So,
the ready.
because they are the strongest group we have, they're going to hold line back up to here.
Reporting in.
Easy, simple, that's all we need to know.
Yes, sir.
Next up, we're going to have another attack through with our friends here. They're going to be going a slightly different path down to this location here. Then I would like them to... How do I want to do this? Yeah, break through again.
What do you need?
Come back up this way.
At the ready.
Hold line. I'm going to use the mechanized infantry for the actual thing because they tend to use less supplies. So if they do get cut off because they're too far away, they have a better chance of not dying horribly. Okay. Next up,
Reporting in.
we have the mechanized infantry.
Orders.
No need.
What do you need?
No need for them to really do any more breakthroughs. There's no one here, right? So we just need to rush through. And if you're wondering, I just wanted to guarantee someone actually went on this point, so I did a little loop just to make sure more units are placed in the same area compared to the rest of the front line. Excellent.
Copy that.
Okay, so as you saw before as well, when this is completed, we will gain ourselves
Yes, sir.
a free planning phase. So there's no reason to give any orders to anyone else, but I will just say you guys can do some bombing or
are
something,
ready.
just so they're using some of these ample supplies we have access to. Okay, off we go.
A large battle
Even less
has
defense than
started.
last time. Look at that. My army is so much better than the historical units.
We've got a major engagement.
It's probably because of the ample amount of Union Jacks. I know I'm biased. I do live there. Okay.
Major battle underway,
Beautiful.
sir.
Absolutely beautiful. Okay, we're still pushing through. It looks like they've already done the hold line, so they are ready to go. Enemy forces are trying to attempt to come through, which is a bit scary. Because they're off on the side, they're holding on frontals. So my ally guys that go further, they should be blocking any problems. Although I say that there's a problem right here. Damn it. Good. Good. So, in other news, it looks like the Germans are confused because there's so much territory to grab. They're going to be moving up there, going to be going up, taking territory, which is better for me because it means they're overextending themselves and it'll make their lives worse later on. Okay, we might lose some units here if we do. Depression, what I can really say there. Come on, guys. Get through. Get through. Look at them go. Look at them go. Uh-oh.
Accomplished an objective.
There you go. Perfect. So, what now? Well, I do not have enough time in the day to go and attack. Do we have enough time in the day to attack this location? It's tempting, isn't it? We're going to do some advanced stuff here.
What do you need?
Because we happen to have a lot of supplies. The breakthrough actually went pretty well there. So, I'm going to be... Let me think about this for a second. So, we got a fully activated enemy group right here. Oh, there's no way I can do that. They're moving around, right? Yeah, they are moving. I was tempted to go and do a carpet bomb run on them, but that's probably a bit crazy, right? I'm not going to do that. Instead,
Sir?
we're going to set up a few defensive locations. So first off, we want to have a group defending from here to here.
Yes, sir.
Hold line for now.
Copy that.
Second defensive group.
Orders.
Going to be holding from exactly the same location. Holding up.
Reporting
Hold
in.
them round.
At the ready.
Done. Simple as that. Okay, so next up, we're going to have
Sir?
a smaller group of armored units, which are available to do whatever they want. They're going to immediately break through.
We're ready. Ready for orders.
I want them to just destroy anything that's in this area here. We already know the
Sir.
enemy's moving forward to my front line, which means their background units, the artillery, the HQs, Steve, they're all going to be around the back. Hopefully they can do some damage. If,
Yes, sir.
well, end of the day,
What do you need?
pull back, assemble, happy days. Done. That's their plan. Next up,
Sir?
we have the very, very large group of tanks. Now, I do have two things we can potentially try and do here. We could just go in and attempt to wipe out the enemy panzer group. It could be dangerous, but at the same time, we would destroy a very major part of the enemy forces in maybe one sweep. So
We are
I'm going to do it.
ready.
We're going to do it. We're going to get our units forward. We're going to charge through.
Orders.
And we're going to seize ground around this location
What do you need?
for now.
Yes,
So
sir.
at the end of the day, I want them also to be able to
Sir.
assemble and retreat back up
Orders.
to friendly locations at the end of the day. That's the plan there as well. They're going to work on that.
Jolly good.
Next up, we have access to a little bit of another tank group. So they're
We
going to also be
are
breaking
ready.
through. I want them to go through like so.
Reporting in.
Go around the back lines first. And then I also want them to take on exactly the same area
do you
at the
need?
same time. And then also we're going to
At the
pull
ready.
these guys back
Orders.
out of the battlefield at the end of the day to a safe location.
Reporting in.
Done. Now comes the awkward bit.
Reporting in.
We have some friends here. They're super far away from anything, really. They got to escape as well. So
Orders?
they're going to attempt to position here.
Sir?
Then I want them to just flat out break through this
Ready for
location here.
orders.
Break through again.
Reporting in.
End up back at base.
What do you need?
End of the day. So
Yes, sir.
you know what I play like at this point. My priority is going to be I want everybody to survive and I want to make as much pain as possible to the enemy. So we're taking a chance on an enemy formation that's by itself before everyone moves around. And my main priority is also trying to escape my units back to a safe location. Then we can play for the rest of the time. We've got nearly 14 days at this point. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. I might also modify this attack line a little bit again. So I was
What
going to
do you
go for hold line, like again, which is fine by me. But also I want to
Sir.
make sure they have access to constant bombarding. Just shooting dudes all day, all night. I don't care where they are in the area.
We are
Activate
ready.
barrage for now. Zach, you're saying on the other side?
Yes, sir.
So if I kind of alluded to it earlier, but I didn't really finish my thought process, I don't think.
What do you need?
The plan is going to be mostly that I am holding these locations on purpose. I
Reporting in.
want them moving up, overextending themselves over this direction. This one, not so much, due to the bad terrain with all the marshes. Actually, I could say the same over here, but there's a lot of open terrain here they're going to be in. I want to overextend them and then crush them from behind. For now, anyway. So, artillery barrage.
At the ready. Executing.
Execute. That. Cool. Let's see how things work out. So, tanks are getting ready to attack right away. The other group should already be mobilizing as well and moving up, which is good for us. If things are really wrong, by the way, I've got to make sure I pull back before we lose all our troops. Or finish the missions. It'd be pretty awkward otherwise. Okay, tank groups coming in. They did group up. I could have done carpet bomb on them. I didn't, but I could have. They're going to try and move away though, aren't they? They don't want to be there for long. I don't know why there's some random motorized engineers here. It's good that we're killing them though, because every engineer killed is a unit saved. End of the day. Okay, so visual attack looks like it's going pretty well here.
We've got a major engagement.
Because of the extent of this battle, there's a high chance we are going to lose some troops on this one, so keep that in mind as we play through the game here. Hopefully we can not lose troops, but we can never go through a mission without losses. Excellent. We're looking at 4 PM. 6 hours until end of combat. We haven't made too much progress here. Looks like we're stuck in the mud. Keep moving up. Every artillery we kill is a massive enemy problem. Because artillery is such a force multiplier. Taking it out now will make the infantry group a lot weaker in the future. Speaking of other things though, we have the Scots are in position. They've done their job. And so the 50th. They've done a good job as well. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Okay, supplies are getting a bit low. I was hoping reinforcements would have arrived by now. Here they come. And it looks like while we've been fighting, the mechanized is now leaving the area. Also, because of the attacks, we're perfectly attacking around the back here to where the enemy was. Oh, it kind of ended the breakthrough just as they got to the good bit. Kill these guys off, guys.
Sir?
We're going to retreat this group first, and then it's going to be the
What do you need?
everyone else afterwards. Okay, we're having a bad time with the actual attacks. We've got 2.5 hours left. Screw it. End area now. Start pulling back. We might lose some units here, unfortunately, just to how the Sea Horse order works.
A major battle has begun.
Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Okay, so let's pull back the main group as well. I think they're pulling back themselves, actually. Yep. Off they go. Nighttime's the best time to retreat, because in theory, no one should be fighting anybody. It should just be
We're ready.
dudes running away.
Reporting in.
Now, the problem I'm going to go with is that
We've got a major engagement. Orders?
we would have also just lost a lot of supplies. So a lot of the morning, we're going to be stuck on getting units back up with their supply levels.
We are ready.
Unfortunately. So actually, I'm going to blow my emergency plan. Well, I say blow. There's nothing else we're even doing anyway. I want them to be resupplying
Reporting in.
over here.
Roger.
You guys
What do
resupply
you
over here because they're completely out. I don't know if it's because we're outside of combat range, but you really drop supplies if you're cut off for
Orders.
even a small amount of time. It is kind of devastating.
Sir?
The other units seem to be okay, which is good news for us. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, imagine. Oh, wait, he's getting out. He's getting out. Go, 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 buddy. Go, 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 go. Save your brother. No.
Awaiting new plans.
Okay, that's kind of sad because this guy's like, I'm okay here, brother. I've already created my bed for the night. Just keep going. Okay, so we would have lost a few troops. Nothing too basic though. The enemy lost a lot of units in combat, not casualties. Interesting. Normally it's the other way around because the enemies normally surrender before they die. So it's quite curious seeing them having this many losses and not that many captures. But I think the initial part of the battlefield went pretty well there. If we have a look at our little table, you can see that initially the enemy is at 27,000 troops. We're now at also around 27,000 troops. So I like how the game's been balanced in a way that we both get the same forces. I think that's pretty cool. Making this mission probably a really cool duke it out one, right? Like equal sides. We can fight each other. Okay, so how are we going to process things in the morning here? Well, we got some issues, right? We have some issues here. Due to the lack of armored supplies,
Yes,
these two are out of commission for most of the day here. It's all right. It is what it is. So they can just go back to a point.
We are ready.
Hopefully sit there, get some supplies, and then prepare to do something later on. What I'm going to do is have a little assembly point. We're going to have them wait for signal.
Orders.
And if the day's going pretty well and they actually resupply fast enough, they can join the battles, which would be pretty cool. The enemy forces at this point will probably be like, oh, we just lost loads of things or whatever. They got to try and reposition themselves forward. So this is a smaller armor group, not as small as the other ones, of course, but I would like it if they can assist us in breaking through here
Reporting in.
and attempting to seize the ground of this region
Sir.
if we can.
Yes,
And of
sir.
course, end of the day, retreat back,
Orders.
have a kipper, all good. That's their plan.
Right away.
Done.
We
Next,
are ready.
we have
At
the
the
main
ready.
armored group. They're also going to be in resupply mode.
What do you need?
Now, these guys also going to have a mission to go and clear out the enemies over here. So the enemy is actually moving now towards my supply point. I don't want to lose it. We have supplies in droves, but still, I don't want to lose my supply depot. No one wants to lose the supply depot. So we're going to work towards trying to rescue it in a way. So initially, we got two things we're going to do here. First off, this group is going to have exactly the same thing as the other friends. They're going to move forward. They're going to have a wait for signal.
Orders.
And then they're going to just help us out by encircling this zone. What happened?
Reporting in.
That... let me just do that again. Let me just... There you go. Yep. Perfect. Flawless. Nothing went wrong there whatsoever.
We are ready.
Reassemble over this way.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Can do.
Done. So how are we going to deal with these two areas, right? Well, initially, we're going to be moving forward the
What do
Scots.
you need?
The Scots need more combat experience anyway, so we're going to be moving them up, if we can, to the front line like so.
Orders.
They're going to have some secondary objectives. Actually, I made a mistake. I have made a boo-boo.
Reporting in.
Exactly the same thing we were doing last episode. We need to make sure when we do defensive lines, if they're going to be semi-permanent, that we attempt to have a reserve force to protect my forces if they need help. Very, very important. Having just a hold line without any kind of reserve, a unit could be outnumbered, randomly cut off, but he needs help. That's why you always have reserve troops. So, in reserve, middle of the line,
At the ready.
perfect. Now, also, I'm going to add in an extra objective. No matter what is happening in this battlefield, I want artillery barrages raining down on this entire zone here. If I draw too fast, the camera actually breaks and doesn't go all the way to the edge of the map. It's okay. 24 hours, barrage,
Will
done.
do.
So, next point phase over here. Now, we've already cut off an enemy unit. You just haven't seen it yet. These guys are already in this zone, weirdly with some allied scouts, and how did this get here? Can anyone explain this to me? Because, yeah, I just don't get it. Anyway, there's some stuff going on here. So, I would like
Reporting in.
you guys to also reform as well.
At
So
the
this is
ready.
going to be an initial challenge on the enemy forces. We're going to reform up to this control point because I
Orders.
really do not want to lose
What do you
that
need?
part, right? We need to make sure we have the supplies maintained. Also, from a personal level, I don't know what happens if they capture that point and I retake it. Does that work again afterwards, or have I lost it forever? I'm not sure. So I'm just going to be very cautious and make sure I don't lose it in the first place. So let's get rid of that. Let's go back into this. Get some reserves. Put that over there.
We are ready.
Artillery barrage. Enemy forces in front of you.
Sir? Copy that.
Done. I shouldn't have pressed hold line. I was going to do a backup command, but it's alright. Because we don't get any more reinforcements, I can always use emergency planning whenever I need to. So what I originally was going to say for this area is I was going to use another command. I'll show you what I was going to use.
Orders.
It was going to be pinning attack. Units try and take ground. If enemy territory is occupied, units make short repeated attacks, fight for a few minutes, withdraw, wait, try again. Very useful for attempting to find the enemy front line and also keeping infantry or not very aggressive units alive while also contributing. I think it's pretty handy. But here's what it is. So next up, what do we do? So,
Reporting in.
motorized. They have full supplies. They're full power, which is great news. They're going to immediately assemble at this point here.
We're ready.
I want them to break through south.
Sir?
And then I want them to attempt to attack only the back line here.
Yes, sir.
After that, I then want them to attack the entire region, because the enemy's going to be super spread out, by the way. And if all of that works out, end of the
What do you
day,
need?
I want them to hold line overnight over here,
Sir?
locking in anybody that happens to be inside this area, while other units are still hopefully attempting to surround and kill them. So we're also going to have, of course, a backup plan,
ready.
because this may not work out. So we'll have a wait for signal.
Orders.
And if things go wrong, they can always retreat back to base
Reporting in.
and have a good kipper as well. Done. Okay, yeah,
Will do.
looking good.
Yes, sir.
I think that's most of my units given
What do
orders
you
now.
need?
Ready for orders. Yes, sir.
Of course, we haven't given any orders
Sir?
to this little guy here,
Sir?
nor have we given orders to the carpet bombers. Not that I probably will.
We're ready.
It's too dangerous. Look, guys, if my graphic card breaks at the moment, do you know how hard it is to buy stuff for computers at the moment? That's not for like this video gaming. It's crazy, guys. It's all for AI. They've stolen my video game RAM. Look, I can't let this graphic card die. So I'm avoiding anything that causes crashes, okay? It could wear me down over time. So, small tank unit. These guys are going to immediately as well join the fray. I
Orders.
want them to initially break through as well.
What do you need?
Attack just the whole area. It should be fine. Because of the breakthrough line, them being closer to the actual front line of the
Sir?
enemy, they would probably attack infantry first. They'll
We're ready.
also have an assembled line at the back
Ready for orders.
as a backup as well.
Executing.
Good. Okay, so everyone start attacking. Good luck. Now, the question is, what are the enemy going to do? Because, oh, there he is. He's getting out of there. What about the last tank? He's on his way. He's found a road. Oh my god, I got away with it. No losses. No losses for my troops. I mean, we lost some dudes, but I mean, like, actual units, they all survived. So we got a very, very thin line of units sitting up over here.
Orders.
Good. On this flank, we have units moving up as well. I want to see where the HQ settles, because I'm going to put a spy up on it. Simple as that,
A
really.
large battle has started. Reporting in.
Are you guys
Sir.
assembling or breaking through right now? They're breaking through. Off they go. The breakthrough finished prematurely. It happens all the time. Bit sad, but they're going to start attacking units. Because this enemy force is not dug in, they're not numerous, this should be a complete wipe. Okay, HQ has sat himself there. We're going to add a spy up here right there.
At the ready.
Reserve forces are around 70%. How's the main one doing?
We are
50%.
ready.
They're not going to be in the battle anytime soon. Okay, so attacks are coming through. Enemies might be sending reinforcements to the area, but if you look at this, this is devastating. Wow! They've actually killed the troops, not made them surrender. How? They must have, let's look at their commander. Richard. More morale. More morale. More morale. And, okay, so this guy has such stacking morale. His units don't surrender, they die. Pretty cool. Wow, but this is kind of bad in a way because it means my units take more damage killing his units. So there's more kind of trading, more chip damage there. Where if they surrender very quickly, it's over right away. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We got some bombing going on. The enemy is just being flat out shot at close range. They're not even behind the defensive line. They're like, ah, screw it, mate. I'm just going to shoot them from here. Okay, they're moving. I was talking to the... I've been told there has been improvements to the siege ground on the, like, beta versions and stuff. So, yeah. I've been doing a little bit of feedback. And I was like, oh, breakthrough attack doesn't work. Oh, we got that. Don't worry, buddy. So I'm like, oh, cool. They're working on it. Hopefully my sacrifice of assemble commands in videos has helped out the game a little bit. Okay, this is not looking too good because they're going to run into attacking enemies in a swamp, and I don't want to fight in a swamp. That's not a good place to be. Other sides, we have resupplies still going very slowly.
What do you need?
Reserve is about to finish over here.
A large battle
Wow, they
has
really
started.
broke through there, didn't they? They're very congested, aren't they? I thought they would have spread out a lot more. It's a shame as well because there's some enemies that they kind of ignored. Like, I want more units back here. Yeah, we are pushing in though. This is looking good.
Sir,
It looks like...
reporting in.
Why is that flashing? I know they're resupplying. I already know this. Okay, so any second now, we hopefully will see the activation of our friend right here.
Yes, sir.
And then we decide if we're going to attack or not. I think they should be okay to do an attack. It looks like the enemy is nearby, but they got paratroopers. I assume paratroopers are better than infantry.
Underway, sir.
Maybe not as good at fortifying, but I imagine the attack value, they probably have more, like, base damage just because they're higher trained, right? Actually, wasn't there a, I swear there's an encyclopedia somewhere. Let's not try and find us mid-mission, because you know what happened last episode? But I broke an entire division. Let's not press random buttons. I'm not aware if they work or not. Oh yeah, this is a shame. Look at this.
Orders?
Not great. Not great at all. Like I said, bit of a shame, but it is what it is. They keep working though.
We are ready.
Let's go a little bit faster for now, because it is nearly 7 p.m. So that does mean cancel all other orders. You guys spent the entire day resupplying, so I hope you're happy. The entire day! And they still haven't resupplied. Mad.
Reporting in.
You guys switch over to hold line stance. And I want to see where my HQ settles. I'm actually going to be around here. I'm going to give them a spy depot over here. So what I've just done is effectively cut off the units that are inside this territory. They're more than likely going to attempt to flee. So if we set up now, we should get a little bit of fortifications ready for later. We're going to... I hate this battle, by the way. This is not a good battle over here. Okay. So, also, just to narrow it in a little bit, we're going to emergency plan. I know it's nighttime, but I'm going to do it anyway. We're going to be going for this guy.
Reporting in. Sir.
That was not a good draw. Sorry, I dipped too far here, guys. There's too much dipping. You can't dip that much. It's just not right.
Reporting in.
I'm not going to bother with any backup stuff at this one because they're going to be here overnight. The enemy won't be able to attack me in a day, so we're just going to move them up.
Roger.
Go, go, go. On this front, because we're going to hold firm. The enemy is kind of nearby, but they haven't really moved up at all. So they're just nearby. Now, same time, I'm going to be... When these are finished, I'm going to drop this supply depot so it spreads it out to all our supply depots equally. This means overnight these guys will get supplies as well. So, on this section...
Yes, sir.
I want them to do a bit more damage before... Oh, it's literally no time at all. So what I want these guys to do is set themselves up overnight like so. Oh, can I be a bit cheaty?
Sir? Reporting in.
No, I can't. That's cheating. You can't do that. Let's be kind. Let's be kind.
What do you need?
Let's be nice. I will set my units up on a line here.
Sir.
They're probably actually, are they going to try and retreat? I can already see some lines. Or is that this guy? Oh, I can't tell. Is it units going towards, or is it units going away? I think it's units going up towards the lines here. If that is the case, then I think what we should do...
Orders?
Yeah, hold here is fine. Hold overnight,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
We are ready.
Good. Okay, finish plan? Nighttime has been achieved.
Major battle underway.
Why is it?
Sir.
This is a mechanized group. Where are the infantry
depot
versus this?
lost.
No way. They took my supply depot with no troops there? That's impressive. Oh, let's come back. No one. It was a lie. That has
Major
reset the
battle
timer though.
has
Oh, they
begun.
are fully attacking me at nighttime. That's cheating, guys. You can't do that.
Starting planning phase.
How dare they cheat this way? Okay, so mission over. We lost 61 troops. Oh, we lost some surrender? When did that happen? I have no idea. Okay, so enemy forces have moved up here. They are not very happy. We know we have allies moving up to take over defense here.
Yes, sir.
So these guys are going to have a few things to do. They're initially going to have a attack command to move back up here and clear
Reporting in.
enemies nearby. Then I would like it if they
What do you need?
assemble
We're ready. Ready for
over
orders.
here, prepare to break through
Sir.
and set up.
Yes, sir.
Let's go for a seize command.
Orders?
These enemies here. And I also eventually want them to be able to set up a new attack line. Down that way. So there's two things I want to try and do at exactly the same time. I want to move up the infantry slowly, but also I want to only do that after we got units nearby, right? So there's a few things we can try. I think end of this day, I want the Scots down here. This unit be cut off. I want to kill them. So if we have a look at the losses and stuff, of course, they have a lot of troops. I need to even the odds a bit so the enemy starts spreading out their forces and I can easily surround and kill them off as time goes on. So initially they're going to break through, then they're going to seize ground. Then I want them to probably pull back because they've already had a tough night. By the time they recover, they probably have no supplies, right? So their mission overnight is not to keep fighting,
Sir?
but it's going to be to return to a location and get supplies.
What do you need?
That's their prerogative today. Cool.
Roger.
Next up, we have actual units.
Orders.
Now, these are the opposite way around. We're going to switch these two, I think. Yeah, I think, oh, actually I say switch. Let's not switch at all. We'll have both of them attack at the same time. So,
Yes, sir.
you guys, I want them
Reporting
to
in.
assemble over here.
We are
I
ready.
want them to
Orders.
break through a part of the enemy defenses.
At the ready.
Then I want them to spread out and just eat this entire zone.
What do you
Simple
need?
as that. Nothing too crazy.
Sir?
Pull back to this little supply depot.
Reporting
Over the day,
in.
this will get more supplies. So it shouldn't be too bad. That's their plan. Done. Main group. I want them to originally
Orders.
assemble over here.
Yes, sir.
They're also going to break through down to this
At the
location
ready.
and then kill everyone inside. Like I said, I really want to knock out each group as this, like, individual. My idea would be that I attack random parts of the front line with overwhelming force, defeat in detail, then go back to a defensive formation. Of course, this doesn't really work if the enemy also could attack me dynamically. Maybe they will, maybe they won't, but I have emergency planning. If that happens, we'll move the main group to go and counteract their attack and attack them from behind. So there's always options, I think. So they're going to work on that, and they will spend
do
the
you
night
need?
over in this camp as well
At the ready.
later on.
Executing.
Done. Next up, Scots.
Sir.
So, Scots, let's have a look at you guys. So you're
Reporting
currently
in.
holding line in reserve with artillery barrages. Very nice. I like that. But
We are
not for long.
ready.
So they're going to be initially doing a bombard on the enemy front line. Wait a
Orders.
second. L! L! He stopped light. That's a panzer group. Right here. Oh my god. Let's...
Reporting in. We're ready.
Okay, everyone. I'm going to open a window for this in case a fire starts. I'm going to do it. Also, my phone's going off, but don't ignore that, guys. You didn't hear anything. There's nothing to hear here. My passport has been approved. That's great news. Okay, so we're going in. Carpet bomb. I want to shut off in the video. If it breaks the I'm so sorry. If it breaks it, it breaks it. Better just deal with it. How long am I playing for? It's been nearly an hour, so you can see me playing the game. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If it's a premature video end, it will be worth it for the carpet bombing. I want them to immediately attack.
Can do.
If they're there, we have to crush them.
Yes, sir.
This also means
Orders.
I need to change strategy a little bit. I'm sorry I did all this,
What
but
do you need? Sir.
we're eating this.
Reporting in. At the
When a
ready.
carpet bomb happens, they are so screwed, guys. They are stuck. They're all completely morale degraded. They got
We
nowhere to
are
go.
ready.
It's devastating.
At the ready.
Okay, this is going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
Orders.
Back to what I was doing earlier. Sorry about that, guys. I got distracted. So we're going to have a 24-hour barrage as a backup command in case I don't want to actually do the mission.
Yes,
You
sir.
guys are going to be on pinning attack, what I mentioned earlier. So we're going to use this to hopefully pin through and break through enemy forces to this location
Reporting
here. End of the day, I want them to be going from here down to here.
What do you
Make a
need?
new hold line for nighttime. If this fails,
Sir.
which it may fail, we're going to go for a
Orders.
backup where they're going to, in fact, not move at all. Come back over here, defend. Happy days. Done.
We are ready. Jolly good.
Good. Okay, back over here then. So we have our tank group. They have okay supplies, so they can do some damage. We know enemies are
What do
all
you
over
need?
the place, so I'm going to tell them to break through up
Ready
here.
for orders.
Assemble.
Reporting in.
Break through down here.
Orders.
Assemble.
Sir. Yes, sir. Reporting in.
Then we're going to go for a game deselecting
We're
my
ready.
unit. The best move possible.
Sir. Sir.
Okay. Good stuff. Good. Are you actually moving over there? They are. They are doing. I'm not going to give these guys any orders. Okay. Please, send me your strength. Not me. Send my PC your strength.
What do you need?
They're not going!
Reporting in.
Pause sack, it's premature.
Orders.
Guys? You gotta go! I told you to go! They're right there! They're
A
moving!
large battle has started.
No! What kind of attack is this then? If they're gonna take 20
We lost
minutes
the
to...
supply depot.
Now they're going? They've ruined it!
Ready for orders.
They... I'm so upset. So upset. I don't know how they did that. Like... what?
Yes, sir.
They're digging in as well.
Planning
If I'm gonna
phase
break my
commencing.
What do you
PC, we're
need?
gonna do it properly. Cancel
Reporting
plan, redraw the line,
Orders. Right away.
activate order. I'm gonna see some kind of bomb, okay? Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Why are they just spinning around in a circle like, oh my god. Oh. Okay, it's happened already.
Yes, sir. What do you need? At the ready.
Oh, look at this. This is amazing. It's just... They're all dead. They're all dead.
Orders.
But actually, they're not dead at all. They're morale degraded. Now we can get in there. We can knock them all out. My, what's the FPS? 30, 24. We're okay. It's fine. The window saved it. Okay, they're moving in
We've
now.
got a major engagement.
Anyway, so now that's over. What is happening over here, by the way? I'm still upset they stole my supplies. I'm not a fan of that at all. The assemble commands are slowly working. That's looking pretty good.
Supply depot captured.
Not that their entire unit wasn't here, by the way, so they still got most of their troops. It wasn't that effective, but it's alright. When I record this original video, I've done this mission like 5 times, by the way. Recording, for me, is a problem sometimes. I actually managed to get a carpet bomb on an entire enemy army in one... Like, the entire guy was stuck. It was an infantry group. There was 5,000 troops, like, over here. And I got the entire group in one bomb, and it was amazing. Then the game crashed, but it was really cool. Like, but the problem is, though, you can only use carpet bombing once.
Sir?
So once it's done... Is he bombing my set? One of the planes didn't attack, and they came back. Oh, I cancelled it as the bomb started dropping. Only one... It's friendly fire. Don't worry about it. Wait, are these, I assume... Ah, okay, yeah. No, that's the wrong one.
Sir.
Ah, yeah, okay. That does make sense. Fair enough. We're good. These guys have high morale again, don't they? Yeah, I can tell. I can immediately tell. They're not giving up. Oh, he had the Sherman ability. Plus 15% damage to medium tanks. Really, really good. Okay, so this one's looking pretty good. The heavy tank is coming through. It wasn't my original plan. I want to attack from different directions at the same time.
Sir?
But yeah, it has worked out. Over here, we got some guys still holding in. They're not doing a great job at this, if I'm being totally honest. I'm actually going to cancel these breakthrough attacks because they haven't worked and go to just regular assembly. They can spread out, hopefully do some damage. What? Did someone escape without me telling me? Who's left the mission? Someone's escaped. I don't understand. Very weird. By the way, if you're wondering and you send planes down to the escape zone, those planes will escape. Don't ask about fuel requirements, but they will definitely escape.
Reporting in. Yes, sir. We are ready. Sir?
Okay, we seem to be a bit stuck on this bit, but we are pushing through slowly. The good news is we're getting quite close to actually reaching the enemy commander. If we take him down, it's devastating, as we already know at this point. Who is he? Fritz Battleplan. He will be destroyed, and I apologize for my pronunciation. Coming through. Come on, guys, reach a little bit deeper in here.
What do you need?
Is pinning attack actually working? Because they haven't pinned anything. It's just spinning. Bit disappointed about that one. Whatever. I haven't really used that plan very much, and maybe I won't be using it again. Okay. Enemy opposite is flashing red. Is that with rage, or is that with potentially surrendering? I'm not sure, but some kind of flashing is happening. Looking very, very good. He's also got high morale. So he's probably going to go down fighting.
Major battle underway, sir.
Oh, the surrounding is devastating, though. Oh, wow. This is a great encirclement here with this guy. He's dead. Wounded, sorry. Hearing loss. It's because he was shouting too much to maintain morale, and he just ended up in a bad time there.
We are ready.
Okay, general attack has begun. People are moving through everywhere. I'm a bit worried about losing some troops down here because this is a very long battle.
Reporting in.
We're down to 70, 60%
Orders.
supplies. This guy's totally fine, though. We have full supplies there. Shame, because if we were attacking from the north, we would have had a
major
lot
battle
more
has
people
begun.
surrendering right now. It would have been way better if I used a regular command. So, definitely a lesson learnt there for myself. Not great. So, on this side, we're still clearing up this weird attack overnight. Very confusing. We got 19 tons of supplies there. We have 27 tons here. I'm going to get rid of this And very, very quickly, you'll see this jumping up in value. This will hopefully improve supplies across the entire front line for the rest of the day. Okay, so it looks like we've broken through to enemy forces down here, which is great. It's not actually their defense line, by the way. The defense line should be over here. Now, because the game's AI is AI, well, I don't know if it is, but now because the game's AI is dynamic, right? Maybe they've decided to leave these towns and they've moved up to just fight me on the front line. But remember, they did have thousands, not so much now, but they did have thousands of troops. Wow, what is that loss? Okay, that's 7,000. So they've lost around 5,000 troops here. Wow. Devastating.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we've also hit the enemy AA and stuff, but there's no... I've got no aircraft in this one, so it's a bit sad, really. Looking good. The terrain, I think, is slowing us down over here, which is a bit disappointing. Okay, so the question is going to be now then. We've broken through the Panzer group.
A large battle has started.
This is a second Panzer group. Can I see their emblem? No, it's only a small group of them, but this is a second Panzer group. We haven't got...
surrendered.
Damn it. Is that engine... Oh, a bit sad. Found someone. Para Infantry Division head.
Underway, sir.
He's already flashing. Let's look at him. He's relentless. Less speed. Good. Cavalry. This guy looks like he'd be a pretty good tank commander, but he's not in a tank. So,
we've got a major
another
engagement.
one. Damn. Today's my lucky day. Keep breaking through, guys. If we can knock out those officers, they're having a really bad time. So it looks like the enemy's got a lot of mines down here in a forest. Not a good combination for me at all. We're running out of time, by the way. We have 3 hours left on combat timer, so things are ending, unfortunately. We have also got some reinforcements coming through from our friends there. I don't know if we should probably just cancel that at this point. Though they might save some tanks' lives by accident. So this is pretty handy, I think. I want to see what happens here, then we're going to pull back completely.
Has started.
Finishing. This has saved these units. 1 hour, 30 minutes.
We've got a major engagement.
Wait for it. Is this a record day? Do you reckon I'm going to beat my record? It was, I think, 7,800 kills.
Underway, sir.
Hopefully we can beat my record. I would love that. Okay, everyone pull back.
Yes, sir.
Retreat, 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 retreat.
Ready for orders.
At the ready.
Run away bravely.
Orders.
Some units will probably get stuck behind on this one, I think, because of the marshes and stuff.
A major battle has begun.
This bit here was just from the minefield. I imagine it's the same over here as well. It's still, guys, you shouldn't be fighting it. It's not cool, man.
Shall we start planning?
Come on, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Well, I was nowhere near what I thought I got. Yeah, I suck. I didn't even get... No, that's terrible. I got hardly any kills at all. I should be ashamed of myself, guys. Seriously. Disappointing. Okay, so, let's have a look around. So.
What do you need?
What do we do now?
Reporting in.
Apparently they can still carpet bomb. I didn't believe it, but maybe one of the planes didn't attack.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Very disappointing on this group here. I thought we were going to witness some of the best battle we've ever seen. I thought I was going to attack from the back with 2 armored brigades after a carpet bomb, and the infantry was going to come in from the top and kill them as well. Didn't happen. That's why I didn't beat my record, because of that mistake. So, what we need to do is allow these guys to resupply again. We got so much time, guys, that really we have a lot of time here. So, reassemble, resupply.
We are ready. Can do.
For now, you guys actually can keep fighting, but some of your units have low supply, I think. And I also assume they're the ones stuck over here. Now, that's the main group.
At the ready.
I want to keep going with this infantry group here. So we've got to do a few different things here. First things first.
What do you need?
We have the mechanized that have reached the area, which is great news for us. I'm actually going to tell them to... This might be a bit dodgy, but I'm going to do it anyway. We know where they are. They're probably trying to redeploy, but I want to try and cut off this group entirely. So,
reporting in.
These guys,
we are
I
ready.
want them to assemble.
What do you need? Yes, sir.
And then I want them to break through
yes, sir.
to the coastline.
Reporting in.
And then I would like them to do a general attack
what do you
in this
need?
area. Fallback command
At
will
the
be
ready.
moving back to this location here with their friends.
Orders.
And because it's going to be the second day in a row they're fighting,
We
I'm also
are
going to put in there a
ready.
resupply because they're going to be they're going to be knackered
Yes, sir.
at the end of this one. So, general plan, assemble, breakthrough, attack. Done.
Yes,
Next
sir.
up, we're going to have
ready.
as well the mechanized come down
for
to exactly the
orders.
same location.
Orders?
And we also want them to break through,
Sir?
then attack as well. So, I was originally debating, we're going to have 2 different plans here, I think. Either they're going to be doing the breakthrough, attacking and trying to move units up. Then we want to have these Scots eventually be having a new defensive line through here, up to the connection point. Actually, no, sorry, it's going to be through the march. It's going to be like this. That's my new line. I want it. I need it. So, we're going to have we're going to have these guys run through, trying to attack and lock the area in if they can. We'll
Orders?
then have a retreat command as well,
Ready for orders.
but there's going to be a wait for signal. This is going to be a second set of orders in case things don't go to plan. So the
Yes,
second
sir.
set of orders is going to be
What do you
that they hold line from here down to here.
Sir.
That's it. That's what we're going to do. Secondary line is that if I can't break through and beat this unit in one fell swoop, we're going to instead encircle them, keep them away from the enemy, etc., etc. That's the plan. So that's their prerogative.
Copy that.
Now we have that's the wrong unit.
At the ready.
Assemble resupply. Good,
Reporting in.
good, good.
Sir.
Next we have our 50th Infantry. They apparently having a little bit of trouble down here. Are they still moving to the hold line from ages? Oh my god, what's happening over there? Interesting. I'm surprised they're still moving
Reporting in.
that far
What do
to
you
the side. But all I want these guys to do anyway is there's not really being attacked by anyone. Just use artillery, guys.
Orders.
Just bomb enemies nearby.
Yes, sir.
Tanks. So, I can't ignore this. They've moved some extremely weak units with, like... What does this say? It's got text on it, but I just don't see what it says. Is that low supply, do you reckon? It doesn't... The problem is this supply thing here is for the entire unit. Dude, I don't know what it says. I don't think they got no supplies, but regardless.
Orders? Sir? Sir?
Kill them. That's all I'm going to do. So, they're just going to kill a little
Ready
bit of
for
groups
orders.
there. I'm mostly going to focus on the other half of the battlefield for today. And just keep fighting through there. That's my main priority.
Will do.
Scots. Okay, so these guys need to reclaim their birthright, which apparently means attacking this area. So we need to
We
have
are
these
ready.
guys ready to break into this zone.
Reporting in.
Secondary is going to be holding a line from here down to here.
Yes, sir.
That's all they got to do. I don't think we're going to start the attack for these guys right away, but they will maintain. And in fact, on that, we should
What do
probably
you
have them
need?
once again just doing barrages in this zone,
Sir?
weakening enemy forces before we actually do the attack itself. Cool. Now, you're probably thinking, why don't you just use the car bomb again? Well, we could do that, but I want to keep it in reserve because there might be another panzer group somewhere. So if we come across them, they're going to be bombed by maybe the last bomber that hasn't done his attack yet. But yeah, okay, we're good. Let's do it. Go, go, go. So the enemy's going to probably try and attempt to reclaim this zone, by the way. So the quicker we move in, probably the better. These guys are very dug in, so I don't want to go near at all.
We're ready.
Okay, they're starting to recover and move out. Both tank groups are arriving as we speak. Ideally, we would have the tank group attack first. So I'm going to break their assemble line, and they can hopefully push through and break in first. If I'm going to do a breakthrough, it's going to be with tanks, not motorized infantry. Cool. So how's it going on this side over here? We have done a very minor breakthrough. Enemy forces are surrounded, and they're going to be wiped out a little bit here, which is good. Just get some free kills. It wasn't a very big victory, but it's a little bit of victory. Good. Okay, I can see a lot of emblems moving towards me from the south, so I'm getting a bit worried over here. Also, at the same time, we're rescuing our friends here. Ah, there's a lot of enemies. That's why I want the tanks to go first, because they are actually over here.
A large battle has
Whoa,
started.
look what we have here, everybody. There is a very minor attack from enemy forces. Not good. Not good at all.
We are ready.
What do I do about this?
Major battle underway, sir.
Reporting in.
This is what I get for not having a reserve command and being lazy with my, I've already said multiple times on camera, you should do this. I didn't do it because I was being lazy. Yeah, because there's a lack of reserve command, my friends here are in a bit of trouble. We could attempt to remove some units to assist them. But is it going to arrive there in time? Now, the most logical thing for me would be to move this guy over there to assist. But it's a bit too far away. By the time he gets over there, it's going to be too late. Now, the other thing I could do, which would be a bit of a Hail Mary, would be just deploy the... just flat deploy the attack command. That would start making units move towards the battlefield and running into this area, which we're going to do. No, it's too late. Wow, that really died in a few seconds. There really wasn't a lot of time to respond to that. Okay, multiple cars coming in. Looking good. Enemies actually not attacking, but they're kind of just setting up for themselves. Very strange. I think I will do emergency command to bring over the little tank group to take care of those guys for us, because it's a little panzer group at this point as well. We'll let them finish off the enemies that are surrounded first, though, and then we'll move in. Very high morale once again. These guys are really holding in there.
Reporting
You haven't finished resupply.
A major battle has begun.
Have they finished resupply? There's no way. If they have finished resupply, we should use them.
Any new plans, sir? Yes, sir. We are ready. Orders?
Loads of damage units here. Okay, so plan. Simple plan. Breakthrough 1, try and knock out enemies there. We're going to then break through again, go over here, knock out enemies here. Then we're going to head them back to base the whole for the rest of the day. We're also going to make sure they attack with the wrong button. Nope, line formation. Secondary.
Sir?
You guys done a good job. I feel like I want to be a bit careful here. I'm going to tell them.
What do you need? Orders?
Assemble here.
Ready for orders.
Breakthrough up to this area here.
Yes, sir.
Assemble again.
Sir.
These units are dead. If you can't tell, I'm going to kill them.
We're ready.
Assemble across battlefield. Then I want them to seize ground over the front line.
What do you need?
But also pull back later on to the supply depot.
Reporting in.
Yep. Cool. So let's see if this very aggressive assembly works. Well, it may not work at all, you never know. Also, let's see if these guys
At the ready.
are moving. It says they're idle.
Right away.
Oh, I didn't press the button. They're not resupply. I knew it! The game lied again. Yeah, they got to work on the resupply button. But, yeah.
We've got a
It's okay, we
major
expected it.
engagement.
I expected that not to be happening, so... I want this man. Good. You don't want good. Oh, the FPS is going down, guys. We're doing too much progress.
Major battle underway, sir.
Come on. I'm kind of sad this is going to be the last bit I can make on this game for now, because, like, it's going to be like a Night at the Sparks, where I really, really enjoyed playing it, but it wasn't finished yet, so I want to play it one day. It's just that they haven't done the campaign on Trauma mode yet. Or, like, in this game, I'm going to be waiting for them to finish all the campaign. Ah, it's so sad. I want to do a full campaign now. I'm looking forward to doing it one day, though.
Major battle underway, sir.
Ooh. Okay, bit of limitation on my plan here. They've kind of bypassed a lot of the enemies, but they have made them surrender as well, so that did work. Enemy officer has been wounded. I'll take it. So at this point, the enemy's going to have to retreat, surely. So we're going to have the Scots move their hold line stance. And I'm also going to probably have the mechanized do exactly the same, because we haven't got a defensive line at the moment, have we? So we're going to go for the secondary. Hold line, guys. Get ready now before the enemy tries to break out. Cool. Okay, so with the new defense line, it's going to be... Did I not draw enough? Oh no, it says it's going to go to here, so it's going to be here to here. I imagine the HQ is going to be... Oh, right there. Pretty okay, Dave. I think it did okay there.
Has begun.
Oh, I will do it myself.
We are
Go!
ready.
Lawrence. Don't go into the minefield. Oh, he was so close to the minefield. He nearly had a bad day there. Okay, it's already more. I didn't even realize it was that late at night.
At the ready.
Orders?
Orders.
Let's see how the day went. It says, it looks like there's actually some survivors. Which is a bit of a shame. But it is what it is. Spider pose set up. Get rid of that spider pose there.
Plans in the works, sir.
How'd it go? Not good. We lost quite a few troops there. Got a few enemies at the time. We lost 0 kilometers squared, so I reckon that's okay. How are we doing on the overall objective here? Enemies lost a lot of their forces. What is that? Do you reckon that's must be around 14, 15,000 troops left? A far cry from the stop, I would say. Definitely quite far away there. But, everybody, I think I've kind of proven how much I like this game. I think I've shown its efforts as well. We're going to be ending the mission. There you go. I don't want to drag this out too much, but you're pretty key. You can pretty much see that I would be able to wipe out all these enemies at this point, right? The differentiation between me and them is quite severe. It's a bit of a no-brainer that I've won here, but let's go out in style, shall we? We need to get all our units in a big line.
Yes, sir.
Some of them actually have resupply issues, but we don't really need that
We're
many.
ready.
It's 4,000 troops. So,
Reporting in.
really, either of these two reaching the end,
Sir?
victory. You've done it. So, what I'll do,
Ready for orders.
I will have these units
Sir,
go over here
ready for orders.
for a little
What
bit.
do you
The
need?
tank group can go right away. There's no reason to stop really. Oh, no, we should go together. We'll go together.
Yes, sir.
All units,
Sir.
assemble over here. For now.
We're ready.
At least that can go as well.
Sir? Reporting in.
Yeah, do you know what? We can probably go with the units we already have.
Reporting in. We are ready.
Let's blitz
Orders.
through, shall we?
At the ready. Orders.
Backup, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Always have a backup. So that's their job there.
Roger.
They're going to need to go
What
first.
do you need?
Or we're going to have a little trouble here. These guys need to
Sir?
resupply, so we have them on resupply. Then
Reporting in.
they can eventually try and break through themselves
We are ready.
and leave the mission.
Orders. Yes, sir.
Motorize. Now, they got a bit of a problem with their supplies as well, but it should be fine.
What do you
Need to
need?
assemble first,
Orders?
and then hopefully follow through
Yes,
the other
sir.
guys. These are going to have the
We're ready.
most amount of units, so even if a little bit of them reaches
for
the
orders.
objective, it is a complete slam dunk there.
What do you need?
Cool.
Sir?
And we've also got this little tank group as well. They can also come and join us.
Orders? Reporting in.
Done. Well, let's go.
Sir.
Maybe not on times 3 speed, because it might break the game at the end, but
Reporting
that
in.
should be that. In the meantime,
for orders.
I'm also going to be just bombing people. So my attack line was direct down here, right? Oh, the camera. Don't
Sir?
go that far north, my friend. It's a bit too far there.
Yes, sir. Can do.
Off we go. Is that funny if this counts as me taking damage from friendly fire?
Major battle underway, sir.
Oh, no.
Unit on the
I
brink.
think some of them did. They're through. Oh, wait, there's a defending panzer group down here. Oh, yeah. Crazy. It doesn't matter, though. It's too late. They can't stop the sheer amount of units I sent down here. Good luck, men. Good luck. New heavy bomber gain veterancy, but they're not a real unit. I can't even use them. Oh, man. This is a waste of time.
Jolly good show, lads.
Good show, bro. Tally ho. Do you reckon a B? Maybe an A? Oh, that's a C. B. Ah, never good enough for this game, guys. I'm never good enough. It is what it is. Well, everybody, that is going to be it for my playthrough of Battleplan. I think this game's really cool. At this point, you can play the game tomorrow at some point. The demo will be available at some point on Monday. I'm looking forward to Steam Fest myself because I always like playing random games on Steam Fest. If my main thing for now is getting ready to play Crimson Desert, though of course I can't contact developers, so I'm just waiting to buy it. But yeah, if there's games in the interim, we'll do some new games. Apart from that, I'm just living life. Yeah. It is what it is, guys. Thank you, developers, very much for giving me access to this game early. I think it's really cool. I can't wait to play it again. And hopefully next time we can do more missions. I think it'd be pretty cool. Apart from that, have a good one. I'll see you next time. Bye.